Is up, dudes? Hopefully you cannot hear the air conditioner. I don't know if you can. Maybe someone will pop in here and let me know. So I can turn that off. StreamYard seems to be acting a little bit weird. Getting things set up in here. Got a lot of work to get done tonight. We got a... Oh, here we go. We got Institute music going for background music now. Hell yeah. Very exciting stuff. Turn this down a little bit. Get that all set up and then I can get on camera in a minute here. What's up, what's up? I forgot my water bottle too, fuck it. I got a body armor here. We're grooving. What is going on, dudes? We're in the fulfillment cave. Hanging out. What do we got? I just sent off the template information and all the description and everything for album art for our first music release. We're rocking and rolling, dudes. We're putting together the Second Chance campaign right now. For City of Rot and Camp Rainbow, you'll be able to get what limited copies we have left that are undamaged, and then the damaged copies we'll be putting up for an extreme sale. Essentially, I think like 5 cents more than what we paid for them. So not much, but getting them at cost. They're still completely readable. You'll still be able to get the story out of them. They're just a little bit ding-dented. Some of them have hairline tears, and some of them have this real weird paper crease defect in them, but it's a little part of our history if you want it. You can get it for dirt fucking cheap, and it helps us greatly. We'll also be offering a lot of really cool tiers and stuff depending on how things go. I know we're at least going to be doing a t-shirt to hopefully help recoup some of the costs and things like that, but we're getting things back together. What is up, Stat? Good to see you. I don't know how well this music is leveled. I should probably turn it down a little more. This is a new thing for me in StreamYard. We didn't have our own custom music the last time we were all streaming together. But yeah, City of Rot right now I think is at about 50% fulfilled. By tomorrow, the majority of packages will be out. I think most of what we have left is international guys, which will most likely be the next thing to go out, because after that it's basically Patreon guys. If any of you dudes are watching, you guys I've already talked to completely, as far as I know, and everyone else is Jeff's family. So by the end of this week, we're pretty much fulfilled for the most part, other than a few outstanding tiers, but it's going really well. And we got this awesome music. It's a little bit skippy early on. Very clearly, StreamYard's server is struggling to induct this new music or whatever. What is up, Nicholas Greer? I hope I'm saying that right. Jeer. I think I added an R to that. Greer. I'm losing it, guys. Yeah, there's tons going on though. We might be launching that Second Chance campaign this weekend just to get this stuff out the door as soon as possible, because we had planned in a big event in Salem in October that was basically going to be like the in shops launch for Death Curse stuff, and that's been completely sidetracked by all this printer damages stuff. So if anybody wants the damaged copies for a discounted price or whatever, give them out on Halloween and really piss off the neighbors or whatever they want to do. We have lots of them, and we're, like I said, we're basically giving them away at price, at cost, I should say, what we paid for them, which is like $1 and $2 essentially for both books. It's essentially 66% off a cover price, and then we got the regular cover price versions of the newsprint books that we will be putting up that aren't all damaged, and those will be all signed and bagged and boarded and looking real nice. We'll probably put up the extra Darcy posters and stuff that we have, basically liquidate a bunch of stock that we were going to sit on for a while and most likely put up on the store eventually, but now it's looking like we're going to get it out the door as quickly as possible if it can raise us some money to make back the $4,600 that the printer is fucking us on. So yeah, that'll be launching this weekend. We'll probably be kicking it off with Kayla giving me a mullet finally. That'll be a whole spectacle. Maybe we'll have some drinks. We'll get down. We'll do a live stream on here. She'll shave my head into a mullet. We'll get weird. We'll kick that thing off. There's damage bundles. There's signed bundles. There's going to be some real cool one-off sketch cards going up from a bunch of different guys. Lots of horror stuff. Reached out to quite a few artists to call in some favors and see if I could get some buddies to help us out. So we got some really cool stuff. And then one thing I'm really excited for, that was a plan way down the line, but again, we're pushing it up, taking a little bit of a gamble, but we're going to launch a couple of boutique variants of Return to Camp Rainbow. So we're going to do that a little bit ahead of schedule. That was originally planned to be done for October in very limited supply for the event that we were doing. We're going to open it up to this second campaign and do some really cool stuff. I'll actually... Let me pull this up really quick, because I can show you guys the line art and reveal real quick who the variant is going to be, because it's pretty exciting. You're all very familiar with him. Feel like I don't know if I can hype it up enough. I'm very excited. Shit, I'm trying to remember what folder I put it in on Dropbox. Hang on a second here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'm very excited. I didn't want to ruin it or anything here, but I believe it's in here. The print folder. How the hell did I share this thing earlier? Okay, I shared this to the colorist earlier. Ooh, just sent me it. Hell yeah. Alright. Colorist is already getting to work on it, so that's exciting. Here we go. I don't know why I couldn't find this on my own Dropbox. It just wasn't coming up, but what the fuck is up with this music? This is Institute 91, man. This shit rips. This is my jam right here. This one. Small Talk. Just sweet instrumental synthwave jams from the dude. Are you not in the Discord, Rex? You're not like terminally online. But like in the Discord, we've been talking about it. That's where all the secrets happen. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, man. Sorry, a little delayed here. I was trying to get that Jesus Dropbox stuff up. Yeah, the song's called Small Talk. This is another one from Institute. All the music we got on here now is from the Institute 91. You can check him out over on Bandcamp. I'll believe it's the institute91.bandcamp.com. Yeah, his stuff's a little all over the place, but that's what I like about it. The vibes, it picks up and goes places you wouldn't expect it to. He's got some way darker stuff. This stuff's a little bit poppier, but I dig it. And some of these tracks you're hearing tonight, you'll be able to own physically in the near future. But yeah, let's get that cover art shared. So this is just the inked line art for the cover from returning friend. Real excited to get him back here. Vince Rush is doing a limited edition variant cover for us for Return to Camp Rainbow. It's actually already done. It's a cover he did years ago when we were kicking around the idea of him being the artist for it. And it's always been a personal favorite of mine. It's a very kick-ass piece. And let's see if we can get it looking good here. Share that. And zoom in on it a bit. Yeah, it's a little hard to see in the black and white there and on this shitty screen, but it's our resident slasher buddy pretty much sawing a counselor's head off. And I am very excited for it. It's gonna be a very cool cover. We're thrilled to do it, and it'll be a variant for this upcoming Second Chance campaign. But it's also what we've been calling a boutique variant, because it obviously won't be with our newsprint printer that's screwing us. These will be printed with a specialty printer. They'll be printed on premium paper in very limited stock. And some of them might have some special covers with them. So keep an eye out, because we got some cool plans in store here. We're going to talk about some blood foil variants and possibly some metal books and stuff, but we will be doing it in very, very limited supply. But yeah, that's enough of that for now. And it's already getting colored. I can announce to our everybody knows him. Our good friend Ben Soto will be coloring Vince on that piece. So really excited for that. I'm thinking maybe I'll have him color the whole thing, because I only need him to color the characters for the variant we originally planned, but maybe I'll have him color the whole thing. We'll see. What is up, Institute? Oh yeah, this is it. So we're looping again. Let's jump around. What do we got here? This was one of my personal favorites I originally picked, and we used this on the City of Rot soundtrack. Some of you might recognize this if you downloaded those tracks in the update. This is Keep Your Head Down. A personal favorite of mine. Listen to this quite a bit while I'm writing and stuff. Really hard to not bob your head along to this and just jam hard. And Institute is in the house. What is up? I'm trying to get used to all this. We'll turn this down a bit. We're chilling, we're hanging out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 12 tracks loaded so far. Dance? Yeah, no, not tonight. I got way too much going on. Maybe soon. If you guys have any ideas or preferences for things that you are, I guess, desiring for the campaign, let us know. We're putting it all together, and the books will basically be ready to go. Like we're almost completely fulfilled on City of Rot, like I said at the beginning of this. That'll be obviously the focus, getting that all wrapped up, but basically as orders come in on that campaign, we'll be able to fulfill them and lock them in and ship them out. we got a nice method going where if I keep this up, we could probably average like 50 packages a day. We're nowhere near that volume right now, but we're doing good. And the $5 for shipping for the future, I think, is going to work really good, where it's like essentially like 4 of that covers like the media mail charges for the most part. We might take a hit of like 25 cents depending on the zone it's going to, and then like a poly bag and a Gemini mailer that other dollar covers. So like $5, maybe $6 for shipping is a good standard now. Yeah, Randy just got out of the shower. What's up, Randy? What's up, Metal Movies and Brewskis? Good to see you guys. I don't know everybody's real names, just a lot of screen names, but if you guys back City of Rot, some, if not all of you, are getting your books very soon. Unless you're international, that's pretty much the next wave to go out, which will hopefully be Monday. I'm sure Kayla, everybody can help me get those out this week. Unless you have a shirt and you're an international order, a shirt or a beanie or a poster or original art. Those are the 4 things we're waiting on right now, basically just for like packaging to ship them for posters and original art. Randy, your order did go out, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure your order went out either in yesterday's wave or today's wave. But I'm almost certain of that. And that has all of your stuff, including your sketch cards you got a while ago. I think you were in the stream where I said I would just send all that stuff that everybody got in the auction ages ago with your backing. If you weren't, that's what happened. I thought we covered everyone in there, but you're getting all your stuff. And hopefully you dig them. If you're dissatisfied with any of it, if any of your books are damaged or anything, guys, let us know. We will get them out the door to you. Eventually we're going to be doing a reprint anyways, whether it's with a new cover or what. We want to make it as right as possible for our backers. And basically, if you back that campaign for a book, you're at least getting 1 extra book with Return to Camp Rainbow. That is basically a thank you for being so patient with us and understanding with us, and hopefully you dig it as well. It's another cool newsprint one. We're now in the middle of looking for a new newsprint printer because we got screwed by ours, but we'll get it in order. We'll get back to it. And yeah, I believe your comic is in there as well, Randy. But again, just let me know if anything's not in there. This goes for everyone, and I'm going to be letting people know that in updates as stuff trickles in. If there are any damages, just reach out to us. Very easy to reach. DM me on Twitter. Email us at deathcursecomics@gmail.com. We're around. We'll get this guy now. Keep changing up the music. That's what StreamYard needs to implement, is like track either a shuffle or just a moving to the next track, because it doesn't have that for some reason. And yeah, Julius, welcome. This is the Institute 91's music. I don't know if he's still in chat, but he's great. Our resident music guy, and we're cooking up something with him too. Which is kind of the whole idea with this Second Chance and Damages campaign. If anybody missed out on it, they can buy what's left of our very limited good copies. If they want to, they can buy damaged copies for a supreme discount. If you weren't here already, they're basically 66% off, which is essentially getting them for what we paid for them. So I think we got books for like $1 and $2 that just have weird little damages in them, but none of it really affects actually reading the story and like absorbing the point of all of it. And it's a fucked up, weird, defected print run that if you guys buy some of them, you'll own a little piece of our weird little history. Another thing I haven't mentioned before, I might have mentioned it a little bit, but we're going to have actually a page on the Death Curse Club website that's essentially our print history. So it says it's every bit of information on everything we ever printed. So it'll tell you City of Rot, we printed this many black and white trades of the book, we printed this many newsprint copies of the book, this whatever copies of the book. And same thing with Camp Rainbow. So that's actually going up soon, and it'll be getting updated with any of the variant stuff that we're doing for the Second Chance campaign. But you'll always be able to look on there and see just how rare your books actually are. And that's kind of one of the benefits of this damages thing, is like the damaged books kind of they're going to be super rare because we're making damn sure that shit never happens again. And the good copies are even rarer. There's probably about 600 good copies of each book out in the world, and everything else is like weird little print defects and things. Yeah, it is weird, GJ. Technically, their word in their emails is legally binding in Connecticut, too. So if I decide to drop the money to take them to court, it's fair, from what I'm understanding, pretty much a slam dunk. So we're looking into it, but there's the case of, like, it's, like, just under $5,000, and it could be that threshold where it would basically cost me more money just to, like, prove a point and, like, do damage to this company. And I'd probably end up in the long run spending more money than making anything back, which is why it's probably better to just like chalk it up to a loss and put all of our energy into just like keeping the ball rolling with this damages and Second Chance campaign. Is it just the newsprint that has damage issues? Yeah, so the black and white version of the book is fine. It looks cool as hell. I, of course, don't have one within reach right now, but like I said too, you guys, if you back the original campaign, the newsprint copies you're getting aren't damaged. There might be the normal like little printing errors here and there with books where you'll see just like weird layering on colors and everything, or it'll have a trippy effect, but that's an actual like natural occurrence in newsprint. That's an acceptable thing. We don't consider that a damage. That's part of the nature of newsprint printing. But they tried to basically tell us that this defect, that if you get one of the damaged copies, you'll get to see it, but it's like it's not a crease, it's an actual white line through multiple panels, and it's on multiple pages. So you can still read the book and everything, but there's a weird white line, almost like when you like if you use like a razor blade to do like rain effects on comic art. It kind of looks like that. It looks like somebody just razor bladed a white line through the page, and it's only like a millimeter thin, but it's through multiple pages of the book. And I know if I went into a comic book shop and paid full price for that comic and I got it, I'd be like, I can still read it and everything, but I sure as hell shouldn't have paid, $5-6 for this comic. So there was no way that we could charge anyone full price for it. So those damaged copies, we're selling them for cost. You guys, if you want them and you want to help us out, you can get them. You can hand them out to friends. If you got older kids that come around on Halloween, you can hand them out to them. There's some swear words and some gore and stuff, but if you know kids with cool parents, they're great for them too. We had a ton of kids at the show at Plastic City on Saturday. One of the first people we sold to was a little girl and her parents, who were like some metalhead parents, saw us and all our tattoos immediately and stuff, and saw the horror books, and this little girl was almost in tears. She was so excited. Absolutely loved Buddy, and it was a great experience for me. I hope we can keep that going. But yeah, we'll be doing the second chance campaign. Like I said, there's a limited amount of good stock. We're still keeping some aside for that first campaign. We're going to wait about a month with that, and we'll know by then everybody's gotten their books, and if there's any damages and we need to replace them, we have a little bit of stock put aside for those replacements, so that won't be an issue either. It's all gonna work out. I'm not stressing about it. Where I'm at is like, fuck this printer. It's their loss in the long run. We were literally talking to their other department to schedule our next print run for October, which was double what the fuck we spent the first time around. So I'm frustrated and I'm annoyed, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna figure it out. This campaign's also gonna launch with a stupid low goal, because we technically don't need the funding. We have the books here right now. So if you pay for them and you pay the shipping, we'll lock it in. It's coming to you. Pretty much, if it gets locked in within a day or two, that means it's into a Gemini mailer and it'll be coming to you. The nature of my day job, we do, between me, my girlfriend, and the work we do, we're shipping hundreds, if not thousands, of packages a day at the day job. So the volume of what we're doing here is nothing, and we've literally been talking about, between me, Kayla, my girlfriend Beth, and my buddy Mike, we could literally set up a fulfillment company tomorrow and just absolutely crush shit. Mike ran a FedEx hub for like 10 years, so Mike's been doing shipping and handling stuff literally professionally for a decade. But yeah, we're going to work it out. The books look great. Even the damaged copies look good. Like, they got that weird defect, but they look good. And I think one of the really cool limited tiers we're probably going to put up is, some of you guys know, but the one thing the printer did right is they gave us the like laser etched printing plates, the actual press plates for the issues. So it's basically like a metal version of one of these one sheets folded out. They're like a 24 by 36 sheet of metal that has the art etched into it. And we got the black plates, so it's just the line art, and they look wicked fucking cool. It's all of Jeff's line art laser etched into these metal panels. And we had originally considered cutting up into pages and selling them like that, with like tin snips or something, and putting them in frames. But I think I'm going to keep them all in one piece, unless like a lot of people are like, yeah, cut them up and let us buy them page by page. I'll probably keep them all in one piece, but we might put a couple of those up on the campaign. They'd be pre-framed because they're pretty fucking dangerous outside of a frame. It's kind of like it's like a bunch of pages of a comic book printed onto a razor blade, but the razor blade is 2 feet by 3 feet. Like, it's an enormous sheet of like razor thin metal. You touch the sides of it, you can like cut straight into your fat hands, which I managed to not do. Yeah, sounds like a great memory. It definitely was. And I felt like Kayla and my girlfriend were gonna cry. It was a cool experience, and it's a funny thing because that's become like a meme with us. Where like when we launched Voidwalker and Can't Kill Kate at Alterna, we had a booth sign behind us, the standard like 6 footer by 2 feet or whatever. And it had a big Voidwalker that Christian did the art for, just like Voidwalker leaping right at you out of the void, and it looked really fucking cool. Like, it was one of our favorite images of him early on. It's the opener to issue 2, and every little kid that walked by that was just like we felt like we were like giving out that experience of like kids' first comic, where you're just like, oh yeah, that I remember what hooked me, and it was like walking through this convention and seeing that weird alien creature on a banner in the background. If it didn't scare the absolute shit out of kids, they absolutely loved it, which is why we've been talking about building a Voidwalker creature suit for someone to wear at Alterna booths eventually. If you do cut one up, I'd want a piece. Can't really do a full plate. Yeah, I'm like, that's the thing, is the shipping with the big plates would be super expensive, and that kind of prices people out immediately, which is why I was interested in doing the, taking tin snips to them and cutting them up. I have shaky ass hands, so I got to figure out a way to not make that completely janky. I do, however, have a buddy who works at a laser cutting business, so I might be able to take them to him and have him like actually perfectly laser cut them out. If I can do that, we'll fucking laser cut them all into pagers or double page spreads. Because I figured, too, a lot of people probably aren't going to want the fucking pages that have ads on them. But those are obviously in the press plates because there's ads in the back of the book. That's another thing on the the boutique variants, there'll be new ads. Grizzly's ad in here, though. And then we got Nick's Comic Shop, or Comic Strip, I should say. But they're a comic shop in Salem that actually holds all of our stuff. We didn't add like a Bendis page. Thought that would be kind of funny. Covers all their information, everything. That is their phone, their address, and their info. They do all sorts of online selling and stuff too. Then this is a really cool company, the Jumping Frog, out of Hartford in Connecticut, that just has all sorts of cool old books, magazines, and weird shit, posters, promotional material, and things like that from a bygone era. I went in there randomly one day on a whim and fell in love with the place. And they don't get many eyes on it, even though they're awesome. And they've been there for like 50, 60 years. And now I source a lot of fucking cool books for research and stuff from there like a nutcase. There's some really weird old shit on that shelf that's mixed in with comics that I use for that. And then, of course, an ad for our boys. I call them the Headshot Dudes, but it's the Forgotten Genre Boys now. They do movies, a podcast about the act of cinema, and they're great dudes. It's Low Res, Hans, all those guys. A lot of you guys follow them over on Twitter, and I see you in a lot of their chats for their live shows and everything. Some sweet stills from their film and other things, and this was a little gift to them for the launch of their new website, ForgottenGenres.com. It's a little hard to see on my shitty camera, but you guys can go check it out there. They got their upcoming movie Mass State Lottery that I worked on. Spencer, will Hellseekers be with Alterna Comics, or will it be crowdfunded? We've gone back and forth with that. I'm still figuring things out and what the best option is going to be. It depends on there's like a lot of weird mitigating factors right now, but we obviously want it to be there. They're sort of already technically Ransomverse characters. They just haven't showed up there yet. So yeah, like they exist in the same universe and everything, but we always gotta go the same route as everyone else. Like everyone gets a fair shake. We can't just cut a line at Alterna or anything. So we were considering potentially doing like a crowdfunded collected trade edition first with that one, and then potentially releasing them on newsprint after the fact. Like that's what I would like to do. Is obviously I always want them on newsprint at the end of the day at Alterna. I got it tattooed on my body, and I'm not going anywhere. But yeah, whether it comes before or after is kind of up in the air at the moment. Maybe we'll do like a poll when we're close to ready on launching it and see what you guys are all thinking. But the collected edition, whether a crowdfund comes before or after, would essentially just be like a premium edition that's kind of like the old X-Men trades and stuff that Claremont did back in the day. What's the one? My Brain Damage, man. There's a one I absolutely fucking love, and the cover is like nuts. Like it takes me hang on. It takes every ounce of my being not to just like do a bootleg of this cover every time. God loves, man kills. God damn it. I was like, God forgives something? Too stoned. Yeah, I can't even remember who the artist is on this cover, though. Talk about, like, my idea of what's, like, just fucking a chef's kiss of beautiful, like, sexy graphic design is the goddamn cover to this original book. Claremont and Brent Eric Anderson. God damn, man. I'm sure all of you have seen this cover, but I'll share it real quick. Yeah, this bad boy. I've been meaning I need to grab another physical copy. I'm hoping like Harrison's or Nick's has it the next time I'm up in Salem. I should probably just tell Kayla to look for me. She's in there all the time. But I need to get a physical copy again because this is like a book I bought like 3 or 4 times and I feel like it gets stolen every time, or I lend it to a friend and never get it back. I was actually just laughing with Mike the other day that he's like my only buddy that I know if I give him a book, like he's more on top of it than I am, and I get him back always. But that's rare. That's real rare. Yeah. Love that shit, though. And that's kind of the idea, is when we collect Hellseekers, it would be something in that style where you'd get, like an 80-page story, something like that. All sexy and concise. But it might be one long arc at that point that kind of collects well into a trade. Because we do have some stuff that'll be like more longer arcs. But they'll always still have self-contained stories issue to issue as best we can. And the majority of it is pretty much like issue to issue. There's an overall arc going on throughout the series, kind of like the old Claremont X-Men that I really like. Where you're sort of following this, I guess the easiest way is like, that's like the soap opera arc of the whole thing is like the full timeline, and then there's that month to month plot that's going on. Not so much arcs necessarily, because they might only last one issue. But we do have your stuff. Like after I think that first, if it were quarterly, it'd be the first 2 years. After the first 2 years, we break into a really big arc after finally establishing the team and getting into some fun stories and things like that. We get into a real fun arc that we kick off with a throwback issue called Operation Phantom Ender that I've talked about a little bit before. And then snap back into present day and just absolutely take off with one of my my favorite. This is a great, just bring the whole mood down. I can put this song and make things sad. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite things I've ever written. So that arc is like super exciting for me. I'm stoked to get there. We have a holiday special we really want to do that's like really, really meaningful to me. And if we do it right, it'll hopefully last generations. But I can tell you as of right now, GJ, me and Jeff have basically been working on a roadmap. Can't Kill Cade 3 is pretty much a wrap on inks next week. Hopefully be colored shortly after. And I'll be lettering it all along. Letters will probably be done in the next week or two. And then it's we have a 1-page secret project we need to do really quick. We're doing that. And then it's right on to Cade 4 immediately. So we get into Cade 4, which is the wrap issue for that mini-series. And then I don't know if we decided yet if we're going to do Return to Camp Rainbow issue 2 or the first issue of Hellseekers. We might do Return to Camp Rainbow issue 2 first to get it out of the way, and then get into Hellseekers, because then we can crank out the first 4 issues of Hellseekers pretty quickly. But yeah, this is great. This is like everybody light a cigarette and cry a little bit. Yeah, no, but it's going awesome. And we're really gunning for, like, with Jeff just fucking kicking up his speed every day and working harder and harder. We want to do as much Hellseekers as possible. Like, if we had a fucking EVS or an Eric July campaign, you guys would have Hellseekers 12 months a year. Like, we want to be that ongoing comic book at Alterna. It's just, we need to be realistic with our budget. So right now, that's going to be quarterly, at best, once it's out at Alterna. And realistically, like, if we were even to pitch after everything's ready and said and done, we probably wouldn't be able to get on like Hellseekers issue 1, probably wouldn't make it onto Alterna until next summer's campaign, if that. I wouldn't even know. I'd have to talk to Pete. But we got City of Rot right now, and we got Camp Rainbow. We'll be launching that Second Chance campaign this weekend after I get the rest of those orders out. And God, this song rips, dude, but it's so sad. Institute, you're the best, man. This shit rocks. Yeah, we got lots of plans. So if this Second Chance campaign does good, you guys help us get through these damages and these leftover copies. We're golden. We can get things back on track. We got, if that's the case too, I think at 5,000, we're like, basically that's past breaking even, and we'll be able to announce that secret project that Jeff and I are finishing up right after Can't Kill Kate issue 3. That'll be announced pretty much immediately. It'll be really fucking cool. It'll be in limited supply, but there'll also be a digital version available for you guys at a reasonable price. A huge percentage of the profits and everything will be going directly to the creator, and a further endeavor with them in the near future. We're really excited for that. I guess I can also update that too. We had we'll go somewhere else here now. Smooth move. So this weekend we did Plastic City Comic-Con, Keith Gleason's Comic-Con. It was a great time, and we had purchased a retailer bundle of Ed Gein Demon Hunter from Lucifer Storm and our good buddy Christian Rossi. I actually don't have the Camp Rainbow song loaded onto here. I don't even know if Institute still has the file for that or not. I think I only have it, but I believe I put that on the I might not have, but I can put it in the folder for the City of Rot soundtrack that you guys all still have the link to, and I'll drop that again on the campaign update soon for anybody that missed it. What's up, Last Beat? Did I miss anybody else? Silver Ogre, what up? Went from losing your Coke to selling it. Yeah, man. Cancel Spencer right now. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're going to get our shit in order. I believe pretty much everyone that backed City of Rot for the hang around tier or higher got one of the one sheets like we said we would do. These bad boys right here. I think maybe 2. It's technically like 1, but it's like the same book. We just were like making sure we got at least 1 into things, but we were stuffing them in there, and you have to fold them to actually fit them in. But you got one of those, and then we might maybe try and trim them and sell some for the Second Chance campaign if anybody wants to buy something like that. Is the music out already, and did I miss an email? What we did, because it was easier, Indiegogo's like messaging system is a little weird. It's just all through email, and you have to just go through like individually. We did it in one of the early updates, I think right around the time we got funded. But what I'll be doing is, like I just said, I'm going to post an update probably sometime later this week after I send out more of the packages, and I'll just drop the link in there again. So as long as I remember it, keep an eye out for the next update that goes on the Indiegogo, probably tomorrow or Friday, and we'll drop it. I might be able to pull it up real quick right here. Dropbox has been a little wonky tonight if you've been in here the whole time, so bear with me. Where I searched that Camp Rainbow file by its exact name, and it just did not come up. Look at that. Yeah, no, actually, oh my god. It'll come to me. Wow. Yeah, the Camp Rainbow song is not in here, but I'm grabbing the link real quick for you, Randy. And if you guys want to check it out, that right there in chat is the link to the official soundtrack from Institute 91, who's in the chat there. Yeah, you can download the I believe it was 3 original tracks he did for us on that, and then he let me pick a couple of his greatest hits that I really like. I'm over here dancing like a robot with my daughter. Hell yeah, she put on a headband. Yeah, man, this music's great. We're all set up now. This is another real poppy one you weren't here for before, GJ, but this is another personal favorite of mine. Institute 91, everybody. His links should be in the description, but StreamYard kind of sucks about that. You know what? Let's check that real quick. While we're hanging out, getting work done tonight, guys. Mute that. We gotta update that. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Here we go. Edit video. There we go. Gotta update things, and then boom. We're all updated, boys. I could see this music being in a video game, maybe one with an 80s theme or something. You might be seeing it in some film in the future. We're working on some stuff. We got a lot going on here, guys. Again, that's why this fucking printer stuff was so frustrating. Is it holds up more things, more projects we had going on. There's so much shit off screen that I've been waiting to show everybody for some things years, some things months. I've never played Hotline Miami, but everyone says it's great. Yeah, I love Hotline Miami. Let us make that film. I tried to make the comic for them years ago. I talked to Jonathan Soderstrom and Denny Whedon, and that's the two creators. We talked back and forth for a while. We had a really good idea for it. Me and Kevin were trying to pitch him on it. Kevin actually did some art for it. But they ended up going with, I think, these like Italian guys. It's the Italians always screwing us, dude. But yeah, no, they did the Hotline Miami Wildlife instead. And this was before we had like anything signed. I just had like Kevin's kick-ass art backing me up. But yeah, this is the good old days. No more Dogwood. That was too sad. Here we go. This is like a smooth cocaine jam. You just, you know, the sun's coming up after a late night with that Brazilian woman you just met at the nightclub. Take it easy, Silvar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head to bed in a bit too. I'm just trying to get a little bit more work done. I've been like working in the background the whole time while I talk to you guys tonight. Locking things in for this next release. And this campaign. There's so many things I want to say out loud that I can't. So I just have to DM them. Let's do this. Spencer likes to dream, yeah, right? It's all this fucking, is there a cover for the album? There is not. It was just the City of Rot logo and just said, official soundtrack, but it was like, not integrating properly for some reason. We might be able to amend that soon, though. But that was more just like a sample of the Institute stuff to get you guys hooked, and then you could go check out his other stuff on Bandcamp. But we're amending that soon. I promise. I like to dream. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, Hotline Miami, definitely check it out. It's a damn good time. Woo! Sweet, smooth jams. Yo, Institute, check your DMs. You slut. Alright. Oh, that's one thing I didn't check earlier, too. All this shit to do, guys. So many things going on. So many things. So many things, man. Fuck, excuse me. I don't even know where that came from. I meant to look at the turnaround on these things. I don't know why every time I imagine just like a tiny man playing flute off in the background. Which song isn't your personal choice, Spencer? Nope, all these are my favorite. What do we got? We got another one. I did much push forward already, right? Yeah, so this was the City of Rot trailer song. Here's another good one. They're all good. They're all bangers, baby. Institute 91. Nothing but hits. Dude, I was telling him, some of this shit is just like such a like a great poppy instrumental hook that just those little bits you could cut and you could throw it into any ad. Like I showed it to a couple of friends and they were like, yeah, dude, you throw this into like a fucking Kia ad or something and middle-aged white moms would be going apeshit. Oh shit. This is like spooky home intruder vibes. Okay, about the album cover. Alright. The next thing we're releasing will have an album cover, Randy, I promise. I know all of Institute's digital albums do have specific album art and album covers that he did, though. Alright. Yeah, I'm just setting up other tiers right now. Trying to figure out what the fuck the turnaround time is on this. I can tell you everything. I can fucking get your nipples painted pink. They do everything here. All these things. I just need to know turnaround time. What the dick, dude? Support. Can I just not read tonight? Is that what this is gonna be? I can't think. Thanks for coming on, guys. I'm brain damaged. God damn it. Not even like a frequently asked questions. There's just a shitload of information on this one page. Alright. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Oh, we gotta go for another one. Shit, I need to upload more music. Right? I'm just gonna upload the whole catalog. Yeah, man, there's so much fucking information on here. Whoa, the dude who runs this place looks like Phil Spector. That fucking rocks. I love this. Oh, we're definitely working with these guys. Yeah. Yeah, if I could just... If only I could find the fucking turnaround time. It seems like around a month. Okay, so let's go back and look at this. Gonna get back to working on a story before it gets really late. Later, Koontz. It's not my name. Take it easy, Rex. Okay. So. Huh. Look at something absolutely hideous really quick. Okay. Oh shit! The music's moving too fast while I'm working on all of this. They really need to add that feature where it skips songs. I love to. I was like, give us any suggestions, guys, and nobody really cared. Sorry, I'm almost done, and then I'll be back to the chat, guys. I'm just fucking reading through all of this. Okay. What the fuck did I do? Black. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if I have to rush the order on this one thing. So there's a secret tier that gets unlocked. I believe I put it at like 5K if we somehow hit that. It's essentially around the breaking even mark on this, which puts us right back on track, and then we can launch this this thing we've been working on and wanting to do for a very, very long time. And it looks like I can pay like an extra $50 to get it done in 20 days. And then like an extra 100 to get it done in 10 days. Yeah, so that won't be an issue. Very cool. We're gonna go all out on that too. Have a damn good time. Yeah. I don't know what their minimum is here. That kind of makes no sense. Take it easy, Rex. Yeah, cool. So yeah, that'll get us back on track and stuff. We're not banking on that or anything, but like I said, this is a second chance too for all the people that missed out on that first campaign and wanted to get the book, because we kind of shut down the other campaign just to focus on the backers that had been waiting around on us for forever. So we closed down all that, and we focused on getting those books out to everyone. And we're almost on the other side of that. So a couple more weeks of that with the merch and everything. Once the Plastisol ink comes in, that'll be rolling along. It's just a matter of printing everything and hoping I don't fuck it up. If we're having any issues or anything with the shirts and stuff, I will just send it out to my old screen printer and have them do it. I don't want anybody waiting around on it too long. And so if I'm fucking it up too much with the blanks that we have on hand, we'll send it out, get it done, and get those off to you guys. When are we launching? We might be launching this weekend. Kayla's going to be in town. She was originally going to be in town to help with fulfillment. We kind of need to get the ball rolling on it immediately, because if you weren't in here before, like I mentioned, we basically had an event planned for October around Halloween, where we were actually sort of physically launching Death Curse finally, because we were basically at Plastic City Comic Con to hang out. We only sold a limited number of books there, and we basically only did it because we knew we had everything for all of our backers bagged up at home and ready to go, so everything was accounted for. But we sold a limited number there, and we were like, think of this as like a soft launch, see how people are, get a little bit of feedback and everything. And we've been getting feedback from backers and stuff. We had about 15 backers, I think, get their stuff at that show too. So that helped us. We also fulfilled a decent amount of packages just going there. But we essentially need to like bounce back and hopefully recoup some of our losses as quickly as possible, so we can do our next print run, because we were anticipating, having all of our books not damaged, and we had shops lined up that wanted our stuff, and now we can't really sell the stock to shops. They're not going to want it. They're not going to sell it. Like, shops want brand new books that look good, that they can put on shelves, and people are just going to buy. Shops already normally buy books at a discounted price through Diamond and things like that. Like, that's how the industry works. So it's like uh, big fucking wrench in all of our plans. But we should be launching this weekend. I'm thinking either Friday night or early Saturday. But we're talking about doing a stream. Kayla's supposed to be bringing her hairdressing shit down and giving me a mullet. We're gonna have a good time. And hopefully, raise a little bit of money, sell some more of these books. I think we'll have a very, very select number of the black and white trade edition left as well. That's like very, very few. And there's a couple with fucked up signatures because if you guys know, like my hands are fucked up from my car accident, so like my signature is literally just like my initials these days. I can't do like the full signature regularly consistently anymore. So it's like rather than like two or three people get my signature and then I can't fucking sign anything, I just do my initials. But even my initials I fuck up every once in a while because my hand is that fucked up. Of course, punching out a windshield with your dominant hand will do that. But yeah, we should be launching this weekend if everything goes according to plan. I just got to get art uploaded and everything. Maybe shoot a video like this. But I got the printer coming in the morning to drop the damaged books back off because they're telling me they're not damaged after inspecting them and everything. So I have to deal with all that, get that shit off the truck and load it back into my place, and then figure out how we're gonna launch this campaign and everything. But it won't just have damaged books. Like I said, we'll have a limited amount of the good copies that we have left over from the campaign, a little bit of overprint and stuff like that, and then we'll have some limited rewards. Like Jeff did this. I guess I could show that as well before we wrap up for the night. Jeff did this really cool T-shirt design, and we were talking to a direct-to-garment printer earlier today. I haven't heard from him in quite a few hours. Like, he was very responsive and then disappeared. Excuse me. But we're talking to a direct-to-garment printer, if I could find this thing. You guys might have seen it already if you follow us over on Instagram. God, I can't show like any of our DMs. It's just me saying insane shit to Ryan and Jeff constantly. There's a mock-up of the... There we go. Yeah. There's a mock-up of the campaign page. Here we go. Share screen. So we're trying to get a direct-to-garment printer set up for this T-shirt design that Jeff did. Which, if we can get it all set up and everything, that'll be the new merch design. It'll be way ahead of schedule. This was planned essentially for like either the holiday season or the new year, if we were even going to launch it that soon at all. These were all like secret things we were planning on pushing back, but we're gonna kind of push things forward and open the vault a bit. Sort of like pre-orders. If people don't want them, they won't back them, and we won't print them. But we'll print them eventually for our store. But again, if you wanna guarantee yourself one now, you can get them early. I'm trying to think of the other stuff. We got some other stuff lined up. I'm gonna choose not to talk about currently. Yeah. Trying to think of other stuff. Do I share the campaign? Hang on a second. Alright, there we go. Sorry guys, just had to update that and we save. and we save, and we're good. I need to make sure things are hidden before I share this page. Yes. Okay. All right. Everything looks good. We go here. I think it's this guy. Close that for the moment. All right. What do we got here? Damage. Good. All right. Yeah, cool. All right. And then I guess that. Yeah. So there's no art added yet, or video or anything like that, if anyone is still here. Well, it is best to just part ways with them then. Yeah, we'll be done with that printer and everything. We'll be getting these books out to people if they want them. Like I said, I'm going to reveal right here. I don't know what that insane shit was on my Twitter feed there, but we'll share. That would be it. Yeah, so the very bare bones campaign right now. Getting it up and going. But we got the Wizard t-shirt. Damaged copy of Camp Rainbow is going to be $1 plus shipping. These are where it's kind of weird because shipping's basically going to be, like I said, $5 in the US and everything, and that'll be thrown in a mailer by itself. But there'll be basically everything in add-ons too. So if you want to add on more or get a bigger bundle or whatever, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm sure we won't get very many people that are just buying one book for $1 plus $5 shipping. These are just getting everything out there. Damaged copy of City of Rot is $2. It's like 2 times, almost 2.5 times the size of the first issue of Camp Rainbow. A regular good copy, like of Return to Camp Rainbow on newsprint is $3. That's just the normal standard cover price. And the City of Rot newsprint is going to be $6. The launch duo will be $8, so you can get a copy of City of Rot and a copy of Camp Rainbow on newsprint, not damaged, both bagged and boarded, and save yourself $1 with that one. And then we got the damaged Camp Rainbow 10-pack and the damaged City of Rot 10-pack, where basically you save $1 or $2 on the packs of them. And then we'll have some other tiers of things. Like I said, we'll have or the shirt's already on there, but we'll have some one-off original art stuff going up. Possibly some other shirt designs. I'm not sure yet. And then if we hit any of those sort of stretch goal thresholds, it'll unlock some new tiers, which I can actually. Yeah, so at 2,500, which is like basically halfway to unlocking our or halfway to like recouping our money, which would be huge for us. That'll unlock a secret limited edition tier that we'll announce live on a show or whatever, and then that'll immediately go live. And when those are sold out, they're gone. So yeah, we'll do that, and then at 5,000, we've recouped our losses and are back to square one with our printer issues. If that happens, everyone is getting a campaign exclusive trading card of Hank from City of Rot. Which, that'll just go out to anybody that physically backs us for something. It'll get thrown in with your rewards. If we somehow hit 75 or 7,500, that means we're way more than back on track, and everybody will be getting another campaign exclusive trading card of Darcy from City of Rot. So we hit that point, and it's basically getting the duo from our first ever title at Death Curse. If we hit 10,000, I put, this is absolutely nuts, but if we hit it, everyone is getting a campaign exclusive trading card of Buddy from Return to Camp Rainbow, our resident slasher that we've talked a lot. This will also unlock a new tier for Death Curses. Secret, way ahead of schedule to celebrate. Not going to say that yet. That'll be revealed when the campaign goes live. And 20,000, which is just like absolutely fucking insane. We're not expecting it at all, but if it does happen, we'll fly Jeff up to Connecticut and have him sign everything with me, and everyone will get a little Death Curse mini print that we'll all sign as well. Fuck, man, I cannot talk tonight. Matt Barr. What's up, buddy? Sketch cards, too. You want me to send you some? Sketch cards will be going up on there from a little list of artists. But that'll be some of the cool one-off original art stuff that we'll be putting up. I have other stuff I'm sure I'm forgetting right now, and then we'll be the variants, like the boutique variants, we'll be announcing probably live on like a live stream or whatever, and we'll, like, I have them hidden right now, but we'll reveal the actual versions of them. I'm actually looking to put in an order for the proofs this weekend, potentially, so I'll hopefully have a copy of each of the variants, and we might have one more coming in like a week or two. I need Death Curse sketch cards in my collection. Yeah, give me, do I have any right here? Oh, yeah. The old Doom guy I did a while ago. I never finished. But yeah, that's just the back of them. Just says Death Curse Comics. Official sketch card, artist signature, and then the little bar to sign on. There's nice, good, fucking decent, thick cardstock. They take ink really well. They're not the best on the watercolors that I like to use, because I use that cheap fucking Winsor & Newton like Cotman set where you use like actual water and everything. But I've heard they're actually pretty good with Copics and stuff like that. They take color pencil really well. They're great though, and we have a shitload of them, so I'm gonna start sending them out to artists. If they want to do some for us, awesome. If they want to fucking just draw on them and sell them themselves, it's some free paper to draw on, which should always be exciting for artists if they got the right mindset. Got to be up early. Gonna have a call in the night, fellers. You have a good night. You have a good night as well, Institute. Yeah, so we have tons of those. Those are going out to a bunch of people. Jeff's already going to have some on the way, like tomorrow or Friday. I'm sending some to Ryan. I gave a bunch to Gambino this weekend. I gave a bunch to Frankie B. Washington. I think some other people. I was just handing them out like business cards. It's kind of like become our thing, which I think is great. I want to just start doing that and always have them stocked up. Actually, that box right back there on the table, that big brown one behind all that other weird shit, is that's all sketch cards. It's like 10,000 sketch cards or something. Probably around like 8,000 now with everything that I've given out and sketched on and done all sorts of weird shit with. But we have lots of them. Plenty of stocked up. Plenty of stock. And we'll... whenever we run out of them, we'll get more of them, because they're a huge hit and they're great for campaigns and stuff like that. Yeah, and yeah, we'll get this fucking show on the road this weekend. I'm gonna get that mullet going, as long as Kayla doesn't forget her things or her hairdressing stuff. We got like I said, a couple more tiers and things to get up on the campaign and get set in motion. I forgot to put 2, but it would be absolutely fucking nuts. But if somehow this Second Chances and Damages campaign raised a bunch of money, like if we hit 20K, me and Kayla were talking today, and I was doing some of the math, but I think we'd be able to officially start working on the first issue of Kayla's book that we've had on hold while we were waiting on the City of Rot stuff to be figured out. And we thought all that was done this time around, but we got fucking boned. I need some Matt art in my life. Yeah, Matt's an amazing artist. I was blown away the first time I saw him on I think it was a Frega draw stream. Just like drawing like three to four times as many sketches as everyone else that was on the stream, and it just was melting my brain. Yeah. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you wanted to announce it or not, but yeah, Matt will be doing some cards for the campaign. So those will be up on there too. I basically told the guys to go nuts, do some horror stuff, have fun with it, and yeah, we'll figure it out. We're trying to make them reasonable for everybody too, to get a little piece of art and still have all the creators who are helping us out make a little bit of money, and then couple dollars on top of whatever they want will go into the pool of helping us recoup this fucking kneecapping. But again, like I said, the books are totally readable. They're just a little bit beat up, and some of them have that weird crease issue, but it doesn't ruin anything. And if for some reason it does completely ruin it, I can always send you another copy that couldn't possibly be exactly as fucked up. If there's a word missing, I promise it'll be on the next copy. But yeah, they're cool. The books look great otherwise. And as soon as we get these bad boys out the door for cost, we can find our new printer and fucking do this all over again. Hopefully get into issue 2 of Camp Rainbow and on to the next thing. Because we got lots planned with Death Curse. If the campaign raises enough, we can also announce a little cool sketchbook we've been putting together with an indie artist that I think is really fun and kind of weird and different from anything else we have planned or were planning. So it's kind of like Ashcan sketchbook. We're going to do it at actual comic book size, but it's just a bunch of cool sketches of like creature designs and mech and stuff like that. And that's another one of those ones from the branch of Death Curse where essentially this time around, instead of just buying a bunch of copies of an already published book, we're sort of helping a creator publish a book they've been doing digitally on itch.io for a while. And we're going to do a very limited physical print run of that. And that might become a tier on this campaign at some point if it's doing well. That'll be a fun little, probably like $5 to $10 sketchbook of this artist that we'll announce. I don't think anybody really knows about him. I found him on Twitter a while back and just really like his stuff, and hopefully everybody else will too. And if it's a success for him, hopefully it'll persuade him to keep putting his effort into comic books and visual storytelling. Because that's what we're hoping to do. Just like with Ed Gein, Monster Hunter, and everything. Or I think it's Demon Hunter. I keep saying Monster Hunter. That book sold out in the first couple hours of the show. We basically had my copy as the reader copy at the table if people wanted to keep looking at it, and then we could tell them about the campaigns online and where people could go and get it. But we're already talking with the creators on that, Lucifer, Storm, and Christian Rossi, about getting more copies of issue 1 and some copies of issue 2 to stock in our Death Curse web store, and we'll have it here in our setup, and basically have a limited stock to distribute. So stateside readers who are into his stuff can grab a copy from us, or they can, if it's a Death Curse fan coming to grab new Death Curse books, we'll always sort of have a rotating selection of a weird little indie books that we're into or we think are good, sort of a curated collection of micro distribution on like horror and sci-fi and genre fiction books that are the same vibe you would expect out of Death Curse, but might not necessarily be something we published. But what we've been doing with that is we recoup our costs for whatever we spend on the distribution, and then all of the profit goes back into the creators, and it's been working out really well. And the creators keep trying to like gift us more books and stuff like that, but we gonna keep sending it back to them. Like that's the point of this. We'll distribute if it becomes a thing where we want to. It eventually gets so big we want to open a distribution thing. Then we'll do that and we'll expand, and then we'll figure out charging and everything. But right now on the small scale we're doing it, it works for what we're doing, and it's really helping creators, which is rad. And that'll be more of an incentive for people to go check out the Death Curse website every week or so or whatever, because we'll be putting stuff up like that. Jeff will be putting original art up. We'll have paintings and things. It's gonna be a good time. And like always, Death Curse is just a collective of dudes. Like, I'd love to one day be able to make that, that big money that some people are making on crowdfunding and pay everybody a salary, and we can all just do whatever fucking books we want and not have to really crunch the numbers and think about it. But that's not the reality right now. We're a little garage band collective of dudes and some ladies, and we're making comics we love, and hopefully you guys love them too. And we'll continue to grow organically and roll with the punches and figure this shit out with you guys. Always being as transparent as possible with you. We're no bullshit over here, and yeah, just fucking keep doing your thing, guys. It's almost 1 a.m. here. I got a little bit more work to wrap up. I'm gonna finish up for the night. I gotta put a couple more packages together, but I'll call the stream, and maybe I'll get on tomorrow night. I know I got I'll be on an Alterna closeout stream tomorrow night for the summer campaign. And then Kayla's got an interview with John Hervey late tomorrow night. I believe it's 10 or 10:30. So we'll be having a late interview tomorrow night as well. But you can catch me over on the Alterna channel before that. I think around 9, 8 or 9 for that one. Just check the Alterna channel. Pete's already probably got the upcoming event up, but I'll be over there hanging out with the dudes, closing out that campaign, and then we'll be live on here looking over John Hervey's new book, hanging out with the dudes. And yeah, keep an eye on your mailboxes. If you back City of Rot already, you will be getting packages soon. If not by the end of this week, you will be getting them sometime next week. Lots of cool shit for you guys. Again, if there's any issues with your packages, hit me up. Let me know immediately. Shoot me a line directly. It doesn't matter. Fucking hit me up directly on Twitter and be like, hey, asshole, my package is fucked up. We'll fix it. It's our problem. It shouldn't be your problem. So fucking let us know. I'm going to say the same thing in updates and everything as we go, so nobody misses it. Yeah. Fucking Summer of Rot is upon us, dudes. We're going to get these books out, and then this weekend, I'm thinking Friday night. If Kayla gets here at a reasonable hour and everything, Friday night we will launch that campaign. If Indiegogo will allow us, and it's all loaded and ready to go and everything, because I know there's normally like a review period. But if that all goes through and everything and we're fine, we'll fire it up Friday night with a live stream and everything, and maybe I'll have her do the mullet right then and there. And yeah, we'll get out of control. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Thanks for listening to the ranting. Please, even if you don't want to back it, even you don't want a damaged copy, or you already got both the books or whatever and you don't want more of them, share it out when we go live. Help us out as much as we can. Get rid of these books as much as possible. It helps us immensely get things back on track. Like we'll also have the new shirts and things like that. A lot of stuff for pre-order that essentially you'll only be able to get if you guarantee yourself a copy back in that tier. But it'll be a good time. We'll be having fun. We'll be going for about a month with it, and just getting at it as quickly as possible. And those rewards will fulfill pretty much immediately. Like I said, we'll lock them in, because once we lock them in, you can't refund, and that just means that we have the rewards ready. It'll go into a Gemini mailer, and then it'll be fulfilled and out to you. And unless there's some sort of damage or something, it's all good from there. So technically, I don't even think we have to wait until the campaign ends to start fulfilling on that one, because, again, we already have books going, including good copies on my back shelf right there of both books. plenty of damaged copies, and all sorts of other stuff. The only things that'll need to be printed are extras, and most of them only take about a 2-week turnaround time. So we're right on track. We're back in it, and we're taking over in 2023, guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.